Alright, what's up, internet people? So we've got the third ep on Dantalian no Shoka, and again, I'm putting out another PC gameplay of a game. So, anyways, on to the review itself. Basically, this episode had two different plots, you could say, or two different side stories in one episode. So off the bat, they already bring up a phantom book, and I guess this phantom book was about knowledge and teaching people, about the secrets of the world. And I guess this other teacher found this phantom book and used it to teach her students, because I guess she wanted to be a great teacher or a popular teacher known by everyone. So she used the phantom book to teach her students, and about 8 or 9, maybe 10 of the students got that phantom book, and I guess they evolved, and they didn't really excuse me for that tongue twister. They didn't really stay human, I guess, because you heard Huey and Dantalian say that they aren't human anymore. So they became really smart, I guess, and geniuses, or maybe even past geniuses, and they were just left in a cottage room, or in a just like a room, almost like a school building, maybe, I guess. And there were just chairs everywhere, and they were just staying there. They were just chilling. And Huey and Dantalian come up and show up because they were told that something odd was going on. And they talk to the children, and the children, you can already tell, they don't even seem like themselves. And they start talking about how if they wanted to, rule the world, or, try and take over the world or whatever, it wouldn't be that difficult. It would just be a lot of work and a lot of trouble. And near the middle of the episode, this plot ends, and the children say that they're not going to do anything. They're just going to sit there until they die and live their boring lives. And what surprised me is Dantalian and Huey just leave. They don't necessarily do anything about them, which surprised me the most. They just left, and they burned the phantom book and left. So I might be thinking those kids might come back in the anime, in the episodes in the future. They might actually come back to serve a plot, or they're just not going to do anything and stay there the entire anime, because like I said, they said they're just going to stay there and live their boring lives, and they didn't really do anything about the kids. So maybe the kids just disappeared, or they might come back. I don't know. It'd be cool if they came back, but at the same time, it's kind of weird because they just left them there without doing anything about them. They just burned the phantom book. And then the second part of the episode switches to a plant, and I guess this plant blooms every 13 years, if I remember correctly. And when it bloomed, well, long story short, it's the 13th year now when Huey's with Dantalian, and it's supposed to be blooming tonight in this episode. And these two guys come in and tie up Huey and Dantalian, and they start, saying that they're searching for a phantom book and whatever. And Dantalian tricks them and tells them not to go to the back of the house, to the greenhouse. And, as the dumbasses they are, as the crooks, obviously when you tell a crook not to go somewhere, he's gonna go there because he's stupid. So they go to the back, and they both died. And the reason they died was because of the plant that blooms every 13 years. Supposedly they came up to the book that they were able to see, and as soon as they tried to grab that book or to read it, the plant, engulfs them and eats them. And I guess it's a plant from Africa, and since it doesn't get any water in Africa, obviously, it used the poachers and the humans that would come near it, and they would eat them and swallow them and keep them inside and use them as food and some sort of water, or some sort of drink or whatever to what's the word? Damn it. Anyways, to quench its thirst. There we go. So that's what happened in this episode. Dantalian ends up eating her cones and everything, and that's really about it. So this episode kind of, in my opinion, lacked from the other two episodes because it didn't have that much of an action, I guess you would say. But I guess every episode can't really have that much action, or else you know, it wouldn't flow right. But this episode was a little calmer and a little smoother. You know, it didn't feel like it was being rushed or anything. So it's really what happened in this episode. Hopefully we'll see some more action in the next episode, and I'll see you guys later.